Chris McNutt here with Community Cable 9 at the Whitehorse Lions Trade Show, May 4th, 2013. Canada Game Center, seeing what's going on. Okay, we're here in the Dawson City booth with Paul Robitaille. For those who might not know, why should they come to Dawson City?
Well, if you haven't been to Dawson City, as you can see, you haven't seen the Yukon. You know, Dawson City is the reason that there is a Yukon, really.
What kind of deals? Anything, special events coming up for the season? That
Oh man, we've got a Breakup Comedy Festival coming up on May 18th, and that'll have Derek Edwards, George Moratis, you guys probably know. I think he's on Community Cable 9, right? Yeah. As well as Glenn Foster. So that's a kind of a new event coming up. And then if you ever go onto our website, dawsoncity.ca, you'll see we've got an event almost every 2 weeks in Dawson. So there's something to do every week, really, because we know that going to Dawson is an event in itself, right? Walk the streets, visit the places, go see the attractions. The whole town is a National Historic Site. You can't go wrong. Hey, and if you live in Whitehorse, we're only 5 hours away.
Linda from the Haines Visitor Reception Center. Why should we go to Haines this year? Tell us, fill us in on the new things we should know about Haines, Alaska.
Well, you know, a lot of people from Whitehorse think Haines is their second home, right? And of course, they come down for the Beer Fest, and that is next May 24th and 25th. And then, of course, they come down for the King Salmon Derby, because you guys have a lot of fishermen in your crowd.
What are the dates of the King Salmon Derby?
King Salmon Derby it starts on May 25th and goes through June 2nd. And then, of course, you guys do the Kewaunee International Bike Race. So you guys all come down for that. And that this year is on June 15th. And then, of course, there is the annual Southeast Alaska State Fair, and that's July 25th through the 28th this year.
What's the best way to find out information about Haines?
The best way is to go to our website at haines.ak.us, or you can call us at the Visitor Center anytime.
Okay. What's the fish run going to be like this year?
Outstanding. Although I heard that we can't take as many white kings home with us anymore. But the hooligan run's going right now, so if you want to get down there for the hooligan run, that's always fun to see. Yep.
Thanks, Linda.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, I'm here at the Yukon Forest Energy Mines and Resources Forestry Branch, and I'm talking with
Greg Kalman
and
Aldo Van Eyck.
What are some big issues in the Yukon forests these days that you're trying to educate people about?
Well, certainly, as our display here shows, there's lots of forest health concerns that are present in the Yukon, and information pamphlets on a lot of that stuff.
The pine beetle from BC is slowly making its way up the river valley to south of Watson Lake. It's only 80 kilometers away, so there's a whole program right now doing a risk analysis and education in terms of educating people about what happens if the pine beetle gets to the Yukon. It's an interesting concept. We don't want the Watson Lake area and Rancheria to turn into the Red Sea that's down in BC. These are just a selection of insects that you find in the forest.
Is the famous spruce beetle of the Yukon here in the display?
You'll see it right down here.
Those are the suckers that are killing the forest around.
300,000 hectares of spruce forest to waste, yes. They're a little, about the size of a rice grain.
If people don't make it out to the trade show this weekend, how can they find out more information?
Well, they can search for us on the web, Forest Management Branch Yukon, and they can always pop by the office, which is at the top of 2 Mile Hill, mile 918, Alaska Highway.
I'm here talking to Linda Priestley from Maybacher Animal Shelter. Tell us what is going on with the shelter and what you guys need at this point in time?
Well, we need lots of things, and lots of new things are going on at the shelter. We've got things coming up like the dog wash on May 18th. We've got a Yappy Hour at Bailey's Pub and Grill on the 24th. But in the meantime, we're just trying to raise money, any kind of money we can. We have lots of needs at the shelter, pet food, we need fill, we need chain link fencing. We don't have microchips right now, and we really like to microchip the dogs.
How can people find out more information about what they can do to help at Animal Shelter?
Well, they can call the shelter. We have applications for volunteers. We always need volunteers to walk the dogs, but basically just going down to the shelter and checking out what they need. And we also have the pet report, and it's always updated. All the animals are listed on our website. Plus, there's a new thing where all our animals that are in the isolation area, they're on the website, so you can see what's coming up in the future at the shelter. So yeah, just look at the website and go to the shelter itself.
Alan from the Rotary Club is just going to tell us how we can be involved in the rubber duck race. It's going again this year, July 1st.
July 1st, it's gone for many, many years. We drop 6,500 ducks off the bridge and float down, and the first 5 that cross the finish line get the opportunity of, if you bought the ticket, of getting $1,000.
Right. So how can people get their tickets? Look for the duck suit?
Look for the duck suit. Come to the Canada Game Centre over the weekend, and or look for Rotarians around town between now and July 1st.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So we're here at the Trails Only Yukon booth talking to
Tony Grabowski.
Vern Peters.
Okay, so what can we learn about Trails Only Yukon here at the Lions Trade Show?
Well, we're an organization that's very concerned about our wilderness. We ourselves, some of us own ATVs and use ATVs. What we're concerned about is we are encouraging responsible use of ATVs in the wilderness, especially in the sensitive areas like the alpines and the wetlands. We see what's happening out there. We're concerned about wildlife. We're very interested in maintaining the quality of the wilderness experience here in the Yukon, because a lot of us have moved here because we love the wilderness. Tourists come here to look at the wilderness, so we're very interested in maintaining the quality of wilderness that we're known for in the Yukon, and we need some management of ATV issues in order for that to continue.
If you could, tell us how people can learn more about Trails Only Yukon.
People can learn more about Trails Only Yukon by going to our website, trailsonly.ca. We have lots of information there.
Okay, Jake from the Yukon Wildlife Preserve is going to tell us what's going on out there for spring.
We got a lot going on. Babies are arriving soon, and that's always an exciting time of year. We're going to hopefully be seeing baby lambs from our thin-horn sheep, maybe some bison, probably some deer. We're going to full open hours this coming Saturday. We'll be 7 days a week, 9:30 to 6 p.m. every day, doing bus tours, walking tours. Our school program's running right now, so we've got classes coming out almost every day until the end of school. And this year we're doing 4 different summer camps that are designed to get kids back out, enjoying nature, and engaging with wildlife.
So what kind of wildlife can you see out at the Yukon Wildlife Preserve?
Well, Yukon wildlife, 10 species. So everything from bison and muskox, some of the really big heavyweights out there, right down to Arctic fox, Canada lynx. And this summer we're going to have a new addition. We're going to be seeing snowshoe hare, which may not sound that exciting, but they're amazing animals.
You got some special days coming up for people to go out and enjoy the Wildlife Preserve?
Yeah, coming up we've got Mother's Day, free for mothers, so it's a perfect day. And if you need something a little bit different for Father's Day, well, it's free for Father's Day. And then our open house is always a lot of fun as well. June 22nd. it'll be free for all Yukoners, and we'll be doing walking tours. There'll be food, ice cream, all that kind of stuff, and we hope to have a pretty rocking day.
How can people find out more about the wildlife preserve?
Check us out on our website, so it's yukonwildlife.ca, and also our Facebook page. We're always posting new updates there, and you can find out kind of what's the latest. That's one of the best ways to keep up to date if you're not actually coming out on a regular basis.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, no problem.
Here with Stu Mackey from Habitat for Humanity, the Whitehorse chapter. And what do you have planned for the coming season with Habitat for Humanity?
Well, Chris, we're really busy because we have a lot of families who are in need of safe, decent, and affordable housing in Whitehorse. So we've just completed a triplex in Ingram. Families moved in last month, and now we're building a triplex at Takini River subdivision with Champagne-Ajac on settlement land. And we hope to have the families move in this summer, and we're starting a duplex in Whistle Bend hopefully this month. And we'll be building there all summer as well.
Okay. How can people be involved with Habitat for Humanity? What sort of support are you looking for?
We accept volunteers in almost every level of the organization. If you like to just go out and hammer nails and be on a work site and learn how to build, well, you can come out anytime. We provide all the safety gear and the supervision. Or maybe you like to help out in the office or some of the fundraising events that we do. So we allow people to go and do whatever they feel comfortable doing.
Right. How can they find out more information?
Best place to just go to the website. Just Google Habitat Yukon, and all the information's there, and there's a volunteer sign-up form there too.
Okay. Thanks, Stu.
Okay, bye now.
Here with Laura Carlson from Yukon Electric ATCO, and we're talking about everybody's favorite wilderness camera, the Eagle camera here in town. Tell us about it.
Yeah, everybody's really excited about it. So we decided that we needed to install a web camera on the Eagle's Nest that's on Robert Service Way. Our crews have been looking after and babysitting that nest since they erected the pole that it currently sits on in 2006. So this spring we got up there in the dead of winter and installed a camera. And our plan was to kind of launch the live feed in early May, but it garnered so much attention that we've been putting out clips and sharing some of the footage we've been seeing so far in the nest.
So what's been exciting nest action of the Eagle Cam?
So far it's been really fun. The first footage we got, we saw that they had 2 eggs in the nest, and they are amazing parents. And one of the really exciting things that happened for us is we actually got video of her laying a 3rd egg in the nest. And they've had to go through some pretty harrowing snowstorms, and we've been watching how dedicated these eagles are to bringing those chicks to hatching. So now we're anticipating hatching sometime the week of May 15th for the first chick. But the really exciting news for us is that we'll be getting our live feed activated around May 12th. So barring any technical difficulties, that's our launch date of the live feed. So
where can people see the live feed of the Eagle Cam once it starts up?
Well, we'll be here next weekend with Environment Yukon at the Environment Fair, and we'll be launching the live feed then on the Friday afternoon, and that'll be the only place you can see it. Friday and Saturday we'll be here at the fair, and then on Sunday morning we'll be going live to our website, which is yukonelectrical.com.
Okay. Thanks, Laura.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, tell us about the phone books, like what's inside a phone book.
If you don't know phone books, this is a great year to start. This year we got the white pages, we got the yellow pages, we got the green pages, which have maps of the town. You want to get around, you turn to that page, you don't need a GPS.
And there's also, is there purple pages in there as well?
Oh, those are the rare purple pages. Look at all that information. Reverse directory. And if you want art, there's your cover.
Who's the artist this year?
Glenda Mosher. She painted that nice little cabin at Schwatka Lake.